time is it?
You hollered, man.
What time is it?
You've got 8:58. About a minute and a half to go. 8:59. 1 minute right now.
Folks, we've got a full auditorium this morning, the ballroom, and they're bringing some more chairs into the back, and there's some chairs up here. It's just like church. There's plenty of seats open, and still seats open in the front. So come on up. If you don't mind sitting next to this pretty lady right here, there's an open seat right there. Pardon? You might bite. She might bite or kick, but that's okay. Everybody come on in. Turn my phone down. See if we can get that done. They're bringing some chairs in the back there, folks. If you want to sit there. Jason, tell me when. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul C. Bear. I'm the president of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering here in Mason City, Iowa, and we're at the Best Western at Clear Lake, Iowa. This morning is Sunday, June the 24th, 2018, and class, it's the only June 24th, 2018 we're ever going to have. So we're going to do the best we possibly can. I think they're overloaded on the chairs. They're not going to be able to go out there for fire reasons. I just wanted one row in the back, and there you go. I think they're bringing 120 chairs in. I said, can you put a row in the back? And there's 120 chairs back there. So for fire reasons, we've got to have that clear and so on. And hey, folks, young folks, if you want to, just put a row on that side. Put a single row on that side. Just put a chair on the end of that row. If you young folks would put a chair on the end of that row, and then a chair on the end of that row, then we'll get some more people in there. There you go. Thank you. Just put a chair on the end of each row. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Then we can get some more folks in here. But we got to keep that door clear. There we go. We'll get some more folks in here now. And then there's some over here too, and we'll be in good shape. And I'll start over again. Vicki, will you mind to help these fellas over here? Please. Good enough. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready? Start over again? Hello, everybody out in live stream world right there from all over. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul C. Bear. I'm the president of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering here in Mason City, Iowa. We're at Clear Lake, Iowa, at the Best Western Ballroom this morning. And for the 2006 to 2018 June class graduation. Folks, there was 71 students with the refreshers. There was 41 25-year and younger students. There was 26 18-year and younger. There was 2 9-year-old. And in fact, one of them, both of them are the 2 youngest auctioneering students that we've ever had at Worldwide College of Auctioneering that we know of. There was 13 women auctioneers, ladies and gentlemen. And come from states of Missouri and Kansas, Oregon, Colorado, Illinois, North Carolina, Iowa, California, Colorado, Texas, Washington, Oklahoma, Minnesota, South Dakota, Michigan, Mississippi, Oregon, West Virginia, New York, Arizona, twice, New Mexico, Kentucky, Tennessee, Nebraska, North Dakota, Arkansas, Canada, and Mexico. Worldwide College of Auctioneering, folks, is known as the #1 bid calling and business, auction business. Not only do they get the auctioneering portion or the bid calling, but also the business of auctioneering, and that's certainly very, very important. They had students this week had training in real estate, automobiles, farm auction, livestock, antiques and collectibles, auction technology, law, business plans, social media. we have a social media director, and she teaches how to correctly use social media, not only personally correctly, but also to make money. You know, folks, as you can see over here, Worldwide College of Auctioneering has a Hall of Fame, Hall of Champions. We talked a little bit about that at the student auction or the class auction the other night. We're proud of those folks that are on that list over there, on that table. But that wasn't our purpose here this week. Our purpose was to do the very best job that we could to train auctioneers to go out in their communities, their churches, their schools, and do just the very best job that they possibly could. And I believe it's kind of warm in here. Can we turn we've had a request from Kim Story to turn the heat down. And anyway, is it warm in here, folks? A lot of you are going like this, so I think it is. I don't know who turned it up during the student auction the other night, but I'm going to blame Kim because she was cold this week. Anyway, we're happy about all those folks. But the folks that came to auctioneer school here, can we get this one too? Yeah, let's. We're really, really happy that they came to school. We're happy with the results. Also, ladies and gentlemen, they were here 12 to 14 hours a day. We started class at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we would go until at least 8 o'clock at night, sometimes after that. And we're just really very, very happy with the work that they did here this week. Worldwide has trained over 40,000 auctioneers in its over 80-year history. It's trained more world champions, international champions, has trained women champions, Canadian champions, contains state champions, state presidents and national presidents, and just a whole bunch of folks that have graduated from Worldwide, and they started their training here, over 40,000 of them. And folks, they sat in the same seats at the class that are sitting in today. When they first come to auctioneer school, they have kind of a myriad of emotions, and sometimes those emotions they really run the gamut. One of them's fear. One of them, when students just first come in, they wonder what's going to happen. Am I going to have to get up in front of people? Yes. Am I going to be taken out of our comfort zone? Yes. That's one of the things that we do and do almost daily, not almost daily, do it daily, is to take class out of their comfort zone, because we know that when they get out to auctioneer, they're going to be out of their comfort zone. I think we're still going to have to turn that down again some more. There's people kind of going like this. Well, it'll start. It might not go that quickly, but it'll start going quickly. Anyway, fear is the unpleasant, strong emotion, anxious, dread, fright, alarm, panic, trepidation. And certainly, did anybody have a little bit of fear this week? A little bit? Courage. Most people say, I ask people if they're courageous, and they usually say they're not courageous until they find out what the definition of courageous is, and that is the ability to conquer fear. And each and every one of the class conquered fear this week, because we step out of our comfort zone. Risk, the exposure to possible loss. They come from a long way. 23 states, Canada, and Mexico, and wondering what's going to happen. What's going to happen in the class this week? And so that's one of the things that they have. And reward, certainly integrity. The reward this morning, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be your diploma, because you've met all the requirements to be a graduate of Worldwide College of Auctioneering. And I commend each and every one of the students for that. And, folks, I'd like you to just look at the qualities of a successful auctioneer back there. The first one's integrity, and each and every one of the students had a high degree of integrity. I had an interaction with each and every one of them, and I can tell you that that's especially important, and every one of them is going to go on out and be successful because of that. Certainly we teach the bid calling portion, but also a lot of the aspects of how to be successful in the auction profession and in life too sometimes. Folks, some of your instructors this week, and I know that the first one is listening in class from Canby, Oregon, Jill Marie Wiles. Hello from Mason City, Jill Marie. World champions Shannon Mays and Jared Miller, and Brooke Gillespie is a young IJAC champion. She came down from Minnesota and helped us. A great young lady in the big future. Kenny Wilcox is over here. He's a world champion. Emily Weirs was here. And, of course, Jason Smith and Scott Gillespie, Kurt Johnson, Bruce Helgeson, Tricia Brower, Jim Seek, Angela Lopez, Doug Murfeld, Robert Mayo. We had over 30 auctioneer instructors this week, men and women that have helped form the class, et cetera, et cetera. You know, folks, I'd like to, the next order of business, I'd like to ask the class to stand up and do two last Betty Botters. There's a tongue twister that's particularly endearing to everybody. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but anyway, it goes like this. On Betty butter, bought some butter, but she said this butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, and in her bitter batter made her better, batter. So does Betty bought a bit of better butter. Betty bought her bought some butter, but she said this butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in a bitter batter, made her bitter, batter. So does Betty bought a bit of better butter. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Lastly, my comments, ladies and gentlemen and class, you're going to be joining another family. Certainly you got a lot of family here and today, and also family back home. You have maybe your college family, high school family, other family, community family, and so on, but you're going to join the family of auctioneers. And usually when I say that on the very first day, people kind of look at me like the old RCA dog. They go, you know, is he just saying that? And by the last day, they realize, and I think class, you realize you truly are going to be in another family, aren't you? And not only in your class family, but certainly in the family of auctioneers. There's just a couple of other folks I'd like to mention before I ask Vicki to come up here, and that is our social media instructor, Sarah Brewer's in the back. Sarah, thanks for being here this morning. And Sarah's not only a farmer, but also she travels all over the country and the world, and she says she's working. But anyway, she does a lot of social media and blog things. She adds a lot to the Northern Iowa community and certainly our school. We appreciate it. And in a minute, I'm going to introduce Angelo also. But I'd like to thank Kenny Wilcox, world champion livestock auctioneer, for being here this morning. And next to him is Jason Smith with Dream Dirt, the company that sells farmland all over the country and even all over this country and other countries also. So Jason, thank you for being here. Two of our instructors, and also Scott Gillespie, who took time out of his life to come down from Minnesota and spend 3 or 4 days with us, and he did a great job. And Scott, thank you very much for being here. Very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask Vice President Vicki Ginder to come up and say a few words. I think her address is only about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. So anyway, folks, I always say, and it's really true, the school can run without me. It really, really can run very, very well without me. There's always someone that can be on the microphone that kind of move things along and so on. And as wonderful as Dawn is, the school could run without her. The school can, there's always instructors that could come in and do an excellent, excellent job. And, but there's one person that the school can't run without, and that's Vice President Vicki Ginder. Vicki, thank you for being here.
Thank you for all your kind words, Paul. I just wanted to thank the whole group here. You have been absolutely wonderful this week, from all of the young people. What an inspiration you have all been. Last night, Grayson Ryan and Ryan McClenathan just offered help Dawn and I load a bunch of stuff and get it all organized and ready to move out of here this morning. Just awesome, awesome young men. I want to thank all of the instructors, which we had a lot of this time due to the size of our class. And thank you so very much for everything that you've offered to our students this time. Sarah, thank you. All of my help. Dawn, she goes above and beyond. I could not do without Dawn's help. I want to wish you safe travels home and the very, very best in your future endeavors, and know that we love you all. Please keep in touch, and welcome to the auction family. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next person I'd like to ask to say a few words is our bilingual auctioneering instructor, Angelo Lopez from now Orlando, Florida. And Angelo, for you folks that weren't in class that are here for the first time, Angelo grew up in New York City, one of 13 or 14 children. He went to Puerto Rico. He made so much money that he retired in his 40s. And then he met a woman in Minnesota and fell in love. And first time I met him, it was 40 degrees below zero wind chill in Fergus Falls, Minnesota. He had come from 100 degrees in Puerto Rico. It was 130 degrees difference in one day. So I wondered who that man was shivering over there in the corner, and it was Angelo. He's also part of the United States, served our country in the United States Army in the famed 82nd Airborne. All right.
Thank you, Paul. I'll make this short and sweet. I just want to share with you, thank you for the blessing of being able to be here this semester. Also, we come here as instructors expecting to share the little bit of knowledge that God's given us. But in reality, when I leave here every semester, I leave refreshed. Takes me back to the beginning and gets me going once again. And I want to thank every single one of you that allowed me into your life. I want to leave this with you. I want to say, trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. So trust in God. Go out there, serve your communities, help people, and don't be afraid to share the little bit of knowledge and the little bit of light that God's given you. Thank you, and God bless everybody.
Thank you, Colonel. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Vicki and I are going to get in front here, and the way that it's going to kind of go is we'll say your name, come on up, and we'll present you with a diploma, and you're welcome to say whatever you want to say. If your family is here, we'd like you to let us know that. That's very important. And also, then Vicki has a pin here, and that's the pin for the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, folks. And I'll show you one. There it is. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this pin will be given to each one of the class, and they've earned it. It's not a gift. They've earned it. They've met all the requirements to be a graduate of Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Only Worldwide College of Auctioneering graduates are authorized and earned the right to wear this pin, or instructors. And so students, you're part of a family of over 40,000. Some of them, if you want to see them, you're going to have to go to the cemetery because they're deceased. But anyway, that's a joke. That's for fun. But anyway, we'll give you, Vicki will give you a pin too. Okay.
Skip in for now because I don't know how it got out of order. It's there somewhere.
It's not there. No, there's not many. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the first auctioneer that we're going to congratulate and graduate is Nathan Zulig. Come on down here. And Nathan, you might not recognize your name because it has Louis Richard Youngblood on it because we didn't make you a diploma. I apologize for that. And so we're going to give you this one, and we'll take some pictures with the real one in a little bit, okay? You know, this young man, ladies and gentlemen, just is tops. And he has that big, deep, rich voice. And anyway, he added a lot to the class, and you got a big future. He's also a public address announcer. And on behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Nathan, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. You bet. I'll keep it short this time since I said pretty much everything I had to say on Friday. Just thank you to everybody who's here, everybody that's been in the class, and all the instructors that have come and gone throughout the week, and just helped everybody come from so far and turn into wonderful, successful auctioneers.
How's it feel to be the first one to graduate today? After I imagine that ZU, you're not the first one all the time, are you?
It's pretty rare.
Pretty rare. Well, you did it today. Before you leave, Nathan, will you do me a favor? What do you think, class?
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Well done. We'll get that performance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask Louis Richard Youngblood to come on down here. Louis Youngblood. And I'm also going to ask another auctioneer that's graduating today, that is Colin McPeak. Come on down here, grandson Colin McPeak. Folks, Louis, wasn't he a great guy? Huh? One thing we do at Worldwide, we don't have most popular student, we don't have most improved student, we don't have best student or anything like that. And the reason I don't do that, some auction schools do. But if you have a most popular student, you have a most improved student, you have the best in class or whatever, one person goes out different than the rest of them. And that's not fair to the class, in my opinion. Everybody will leave the doors exactly the same. And so that's the reason we don't do that. But Louis added so much this week, and he was such a funny guy, and really, really got a great heart. Louis was on Pickers years ago and did a good job. And anyway, I'd like you to tell that story, Louis. Your grandson told it about you flipping a coin with one of the Pickers. Would you tell us that story?
Oh, the ones that have watched Pickers, you know that they do coin flips. Yeah, Frank and Mike. Well, Frank and I were doing a coin flip, and here's the camera guys all around, and Frank said, "I'll flip it, you call it." So he threw it up in the air, and I said, "Heads I win, tails you lose." Everything got silent, and they started laughing. Frank couldn't get it. He couldn't figure it out.
You won either way. Louis, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Paul, it's been quite an honor to be under your direction, and Vicki, and all the instructors this week were super. And I think I can speak on behalf of the class that we hope to take all the valuable tools that you've given us and see what we can build out of them. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now, Colin, did you have fun this week with your grandpa?
I did.
Did you learn a lot?
A bunch.
You added a lot to the class, and you're a great guy. You're always on task. You got an excellent bid call. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
One of the great things is, everyone that came in here came in as strangers, and we're leaving as family, and that's just one big thing to say. Everyone, we listen to a song this morning, it's kind of, you got a friend in me. So if anyone needs anything, feel free to give me a call. I will say, though, one of my favorite things I had to learn, I learned from Worldwide College, was, hold on one second. Has everyone seen the jacket? Thank you. Thank you.
Well said. Thank you very much.
I don't know if they know this.
What?
Don't know if you all know or not, but this is my grandson. That's how I ended up in the act.
Thank you very much. Okay, Austin Waldemath, come on down here. Hello, big man. Come on over here. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Isn't he a good guy? You know, every time I looked out and there was something kind of funny going on, and something was humorous, Austin was smiling. He's got an easy smile, and he's a good speaker. And so, Austin, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you, everybody at the school. I want to thank each and every one of you for teaching me something this week. It's been awesome. I'm forever in debt to Worldwide College of Auctioneering. I'm going to keep it short. Thank you very much.
You betcha. He also stayed up a little bit too late, so he's not getting a diploma. No, I'm just kidding. We had a glitch in the computer, and it didn't make a couple of them, so I apologize for that. And we will make sure that he gets one, and also that Zulik gets one also. Carlton Wilcox, come on down here. How you doing, young man?
I'm good.
You doing all right? You know, look at Mom back there. By the way, folks, if anybody wants to take pictures today, there's some kind of empty chairs kind of in the front there, or in the middle there. You're welcome to come up and take pictures anytime you want to and get a film or whatever. Sometimes people will stand in the back of the room and it looks like two ants are up here, and later on they'll say, you know, I wish I would have come closer. You're welcome to come closer. You should sit in this empty chair in the front and film your loved one and so on. I'd like to ask 1990 world champion livestock auctioneer Kenny Wilcox to come up, and Claudette, would you come up too, Mom? Will somebody grab that camera and help Claudette? Somebody will. Okay. You know, folks, these folks traveled all the way from down in Arkansas, and Kenny grew up in Arkansas and so on, and Kenny and I have been friends since we competed in the World Livestock Championship way back in the early 80s, and we each tried to do our best at those, and then in the process we become good friends, and we really think I think the world of Kenny anyway. The other day in class I said there's nobody in the auction business that I think more than Kenny Wilcox. And you know, it's interesting, kind of when we compete with somebody, we also become friends. And so Kenny, would you come on over here and present this diploma to your son? Kenny has been an auctioneer a long time.
Carlton Wilcox, you are now a graduate of Worldwide College of Auctioneering and here in Mason City, Iowa. Congratulations, Colonel.
So there's a lot of things that I got to learn down here that I'm very proud that I got to learn. And I have to say, I mean, there's a lot that you can learn from Paul and all the other instructors down here. And aside from my dad, I'd have to say that Paul and Scott Gillespie are now some of my favorite auctioneers. I'd have to say that this man brags on everyone else, and never have I once heard him really brag on himself. And he's a selfless man. If you've not gotten to know him, get to know him. He's a good guy. Thank you.
Thank you, Carlton. Paul, thank you. Worldwide, thank you. It's been wonderful.
Thanks, old buddy. Hey, Carlton. Congratulations. You betcha. James Wagner and Skylar Wagner, come on down here from Nebraska. Anyway, folks, Jim Wagner, not Wagner, but Wagner, they're from Nebraska, and they run a very, very successful auction company, big time all over the country. And when I saw Big Jim here, I thought, what is he doing here? He's been an auctioneer as long as I have, 1971. And they've sold all over the country, big machinery auctions and every kind of auction you can imagine. Jim is a second-generation auctioneer, and then he said, Paul, I wanted to come to school with my son, and we all recognize that. So anyway, you added a lot, Big Jim, and you're getting your diploma first. You're not getting one at all because we had a computer glitch, and we got to get one to you. We're going to give about half of you folks a diploma, and good luck on the rest, and we'll get it mailed to you. Anyway, Jim Wagner, Big Jim Wagner, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, Paul and I was having a discussion, and Paul said, you know, you're really behind Skylar, but he said, we want to do this right. He said, I'm going to put you ahead first, so you graduate first. My dad went to auction school down here in 1955, and through kind of some circumstances, I had to went to another auction school because I needed to go kind of in a short period, and I always wished that I would have graduated out of here. Well, I got my wish. Thank you.
Well done. Skylar, come on over here a minute. You might recognize that name. Skylar, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Jim, stay over here for just a minute, will you please? You know, Jim sat in the back row, and Skylar sat in the front row. So I'm going to go over and go to their church sometime and see where they sit over there. And
right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
This week has been a great opportunity for me, and I appreciate meeting everybody, and it's just a great experience. I mean, we came in here not knowing anybody, and now everybody kind of just doesn't want to leave. I kind of want to go back to my bed, though, but other than that, I want to leave. Thank you for the opportunity to meet everybody, and good luck in your auction experience.
Congratulations. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Tammy Wells, come on up here, young lady. How you doing, Tammy? There's a gentleman right there, good-looking fella from, I believe he's down in Kentucky. Gerald, will you come on up? Maybe somebody will grab your camera and so on. And John, would you please come up too? Maybe somebody will film you guys where your mother gets that diploma. Okay, we found them. I put them out of order, so I apologize for that. But, you know, if you guys drank as much as I did the other night, that's, we don't drink here. Anyway, Tammy Wells from down in beautiful Kentucky, you're always on task. And I know that you knew what to expect here because your husband came to here about 10 years ago. And Gerald, ladies and gentlemen, not only an auctioneer, but also he is a pastor, and a darn good one. and then son John over here. Would you introduce your family, and then I'd like Gerald to present the diploma to you, please.
This is my husband of 32 years, and I am so proud of him. And this is my son, Jonathan. He is 20 years old and a junior in college this year. So.
Get on this side. Tammy, it's with great pleasure I present to you this diploma. You never cease to amaze me in the things you accomplish, and I'm grateful to have this opportunity to be here with you with this experience.
Well done. Well done. Hold on, Tammy. I get to put the pin on you.
I want the mic, though.
Oh, you want the mic?
Yeah. Wow. What a week. You know, I'm 49 years old and never imagined that I would be doing this, and I wouldn't trade this week for nothing in the world. This is an experience you'll never forget, and you meet friends you'll never forget. You all mean so much to me in my life, and I love each and every one of you. And just like I said the other night, anytime you need me, I'm there for you. Give me a call, text me, whatever, and I'll call you back, and we'll talk. Whatever you need, I'm there for you, and I love you all.
Well said. Just so you know, folks, here was one of the co-conspirators with Nora the other day, gold whatever.
Oh, jeez. Let me get you another one, Paul. Oh, did you find it?
We don't want to have to pay for another one of these, I'll tell you that.
Don't worry, Jonathan dropped the engagement ring when he got engaged. So.
He did what?
When Jonathan proposed to his girlfriend back in April, he dropped the ring, so it ain't no. You're okay, Paul. That's not bad.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Okay, how about Rick and Seth Watson? Come on down here, please. Iowa Auctioneers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the father and son team, and by George, they came and worked hard, and I understand you're part of the Dream Dirt family now, in addition to Worldwide Family. I'd like to ask Dream Dirt President and Chief Bottle and Cook and Bottle Washer, Jason Smith, to come up here and present these diplomas, please.
Better get them in the right order. Rick, on behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Seth, on behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Thank you. You guys did a good job. Thank you.
Yeah, this week has been very educational, very humbling. If you're nervous about getting up in front of a crowd, you won't be by the time you're done with this thing. I guarantee you that. I just want to say thank you to Jason Smith and Dream Dirt for making it possible for me to be here today. And thank you to my wife, Melissa, and my family for coming. She surprised us. It's been a rough week. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to make it through all the way. I thought I might need to go home. And I didn't think they were coming. And last night, they showed up at the door and surprised us. So thank you for coming. Love you.
I just want to say thank you, congratulations to all the classmates, and good luck with your careers.
Well done. Thank you, folks. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. Carlton Wilcox, come on up here, and I'm going to give you your diploma. We found him. Come on up here. You didn't get a diploma. You he's got two of them. Skylar Wagner, come on down here. Here's yours. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Waldermath, come on down here. Nothing like getting up twice, is there? There you go.
That's a good-looking name right there.
Good there. Okay. Hope we can get on track here. Luke Wechter, come on down here. Okay, Luke, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, young man. You know, folks, he had a choice to play football or be on the judging team. He decided to be a judging team, and a darn good one.
You bet. Good morning, everyone. I'm fortunate to have both sets of my grandparents here, and Grandpa and Grandma Longyear, Grandpa and Grandma Wechter. If you both of you got parents would stand up. Paul said stand up. And my mom's back there on the phone. And then my little brother Levi's here. And then this morning, my beautiful girlfriend Hannah is here. Please stand up. And her mother as well, Lori Alcala. So I'm fortunate to have all of them with me here. Thank you, Paul, all the instructors. I don't want to say all the names because I don't want to leave anybody out, but all you guys, staff that helped put Worldwide College on, put the events on, instructors, people that stepped in, all you guys are just so amazing. We're very fortunate to learn from some of the best here, and that's what makes this college so great is the instructors and staff here. It's just wonderful. We've had a blast. A very talented group of class that we have. Congratulations to all my classmates. It's going to be exciting to see where each and every one of you guys go. So thank you once again. My most sincere compliments and thank you.
Well said. Well said. Jennifer Warmack, come on down here from Tennessee. How are you doing, young lady? Hey, class, will you agree with me that, or do you agree with me that no one worked harder in class than Jennifer Warmack, did she? To get where she got? What? You just worked and worked and worked, and all of a sudden it came about. And please say hello to our friend Jeff Morris down there in Tennessee. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. First of all, I'd like to say I'm very blessed and very thankful. I never thought a week ago when we all showed up in the same place as far as the experience, the friendships, the support, everything that has kind of come together all in 1 week, I would have never imagined. I'd like to thank, as far as the instructors, for bringing their skill, their talent, what they saw in each one of us that maybe we didn't see or didn't know how to see or weren't sure that we would get to that point. I'd like to thank for each instructor for sharing their insight. Aside of that, I'm thinking good luck to each and every student graduating, and I'd like to give a shout out to the I'm Gonna Bit of girls. So thank you, and thanks to everyone.
Kim Story, come on down here. Oklahoma girl. Kim, will you ask your husband, Scott, to come up with you? There he is. Oh, he's filming. Can somebody take it? There you go. Kim, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations. Folks, did Kim add a lot this week? Yes. You know, interestingly, I hear a lot of stories about how students give to each other and help each other. And one of the stories was that there was someone in the bilingual class that was struggling just a little bit, and Kim went and spoke with that person and helped that person, and pretty soon they were off and running again. You didn't know I knew that, did you? And you know, folks, Kim is a barrel racer, and she sold one of the highest priced horses in the world. Her favorite horse, and that she did so well barrel racing. So Kim, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
It's been a week. I actually am a classroom teacher as well and teach elementary. And coming into this class, I thought I knew how to count. Well, when you get to Worldwide, you figure out really fast you have no idea how to count. Do we, Brian? This has been a great week. Thank you to all the instructors. Thank you to all the classmates. This has been a very diverse group of students as far as backgrounds, age, and we all came together as a team, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm excited to go back and put forth what I've learned into the real world and see what opportunities that I can take advantage of and have fun.
Hold on, now stay here, Kim. Vicki and I have a, thanks, Scott. Hold on, stay right there, Kim. Vicki and I have a special item for you. Come on over here, Vicki.
This is the coldest place on earth.
There you go. We'd just like to present this blanket to Kim on behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Oh, yeah. That's my job. Sam Stamper, come on down here, attending with Josh Devereaux, and Sam will come up right now. Would you say hello to, no, just Sam for right now. Would you say hello to Greg Pickens for us?
What's that?
Say hello to Greg Pickens for us. Sam Stamper, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. How'd you like to be a big, good-looking young guy like that with that big smile and a big future ahead of you like he's got?
Thank you, Paul. And I do want to thank everybody here. I've had a great week. Met a lot of great people. It's one of them deals that's, you learned a lot, and I've gotten a lot of good out of it. You know, met some great people that I think will take me to some good places, and it's something I'll never forget. And I just want to thank you all again.
Well done. Well done. That yours, yeah. We found the diploma problem. And anyway, I want everybody to look at me. Well, I'm the problem. I took all the diplomas out plus the bilinguals out and put them all together. So anyway, Vicki had them all organized alphabetically, and I got them all messed up. So anyway, that was me. That's okay. I'll probably do it again sometime. Brett Sitz, come on down here. From North Dakota. How you doing, my friend?
Good, Paul.
Good job this week.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you.
Go get them.
I'd like to first thank all the instructors for everything that you did for us, especially getting us up, and up. And I'd like to thank and congratulate all of my classmates, and know that I'm in good hands because I have people to depend on, and you all have someone to depend on in me. Thank you.
Colton Sewell, come on down here. His granddad is Lonnie Sewell. He's a fourth-generation auctioneer, third or fourth. Mom, would you come on up here, and we'll come on up here, and we'll come on up here. This is a better seat. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Just everybody's looking at you. Other than that, most people don't like getting looked at. Lonnie, or Colton, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well done this week, third generation auctioneer. And will you introduce your mom? I think she's either smiling at me or smiling at you, and it's not me.
That's my mom, Michelle Sewell, and she keeps all three of us boys in line. Just thank you.
And a few words. Well done. Well done. Justin Schultes, come on down here. 2009 International Junior Auctioneer Champion. Justin already knows all about auctioneering. He's a journeyman auctioneer, and he's going to go to work for the good company of Taylor & Martin over in Nebraska, and we're honored that you came through auctioneer school with us. Justin, congratulations. Colonel. You already were a colonel.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you to all my classmates. Made a lot of great friends through this process. If you ever need anything, feel free to call, text, whatever. Be happy to do whatever I can for you. And in the words of a very, very, very good auctioneer told me before some contest, Mr. Paul C. Bear, get out there and go your best. Wow. Thank you.
Well said. Well said. Justin over here. I wish that wish "Go Your Best" was original to me, but it isn't. It's original to a friend that you and I both know real well that's passed away, Colonel Chuck Cumberland from Brush, Colorado, coined that statement. Brandon Skypers, come on down here. Hunter McKeag. You know what they're going to say. You already know that, don't you? Brandon is from Canada. And he and his family milk 90 cows every night and every morning. And I think your family is here. Is that right? Yep. Would they come up, please? Mom's here. Mom's here. Is Dad here, too? Yep, Dad's here. Come on over. Come on up, folks. Will you, please? We'd appreciate it. How you doing, Mom? That's what happens, doesn't it? Anyway, folks, may I say something to you? You know, one of the things that happens, and we know it happens from the time kids are little kids, and when they are in public, you know what their home life is like because they show it. And your son showed what his home life is like because he worked hard, he was respectful, he was diligent in everything that he did, and he represented your family and your community and your country of Canada in the highest way. And so, Brandon, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You bet.
Yep. Thank you, everybody. I'm very fortunate to be here. I know I'm only 18, but it's been a dream to come here to Worldwide and met a new family here. My mother and father made it possible for me to come down, and very fortunate. Met a new family. Met a new family, and. You Americans are some great people. Hey, there's some great people, really good people. And of course, Caesar too. He's from Mexico, and you're a great young man. And I'd just like to thank everybody for the opportunity, for the instructors here at Worldwide. Just absolutely fabulous, really good, and getting me on the track as well as everybody else. And everybody here has a wonderful future ahead of you, and I'd like to thank everyone, and thanks for having me be a part of the Auctioneer family. So thank you very much.
Well said. Good job. Good job, folks. I've got the best seat in the house. When Mom started up, she just couldn't help herself. Her old eyes just glistened up and right there. You're so proud of your son. Well done. Good job. Oh, it's warm in here. Plus, he's got a hand like a vice grip. I want to tell you something. You don't have to. He's either a horseshoe or a cow milker, and he's a cow milker. Dave Roberts, come on down here. I'm not going to call him Big Dave Roberts, although he is a Big Dave Roberts, but there's already a Big Dave Roberts, isn't there? Okay, only one, can't be two. You know, I know your dad, Dave, and Mom, Joe, are listening in, aren't they? Hello, Big Dave and Joe. Big Dave, this Dave's dad is a reserve world champion automobile ringman. You can't get any higher than that. He's just one of the very best in the whole world. And he's a good friend of mine. And I know they're very, very proud of you back in home right now. This boy is going to go on a full football scholarship to Austin Peay. So you're going to be seeing him watch him play football on TV. Big Dave, a little smaller than Big Dave, but still Big Dave Roberts. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well done, young man.
Thank you. I just want to, like I said at the auction, I want to thank everybody at Worldwide. Y'all did a heck of a job teaching us really well, teaching us how to be successful auctioneers in the future, and everyone in this room that wants to be an auctioneer, one day y'all will make it to be champions one day. No matter if it's you have a ring on your finger or a plaque on the wall, in your heart you'll always be champions. So thank y'all.
Well done. Let's wave at Big Dave and Joe back in Tennessee. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Grayson Wren, come on down here. Here comes Grayson. Where's Simonica at? Simonica, where are you at? Come on up, Simonica.
Yeah, right there. Get up here.
Get up here. That's the way you speak to a sister, folks, just in case you wonder. Shelby, will you come up, please? Look at there. That's okay. You don't have to like your brother. Just come on up and stand beside him. Anyway, I think, folks, we all know how much we like Grayson, don't we? Huh? How about that? Should we give him a standing ovation? Huh? Is that... Anyway, Grayson, you've really worked hard this week, and you've got a lot of friends. And you know, I had a chance to visit with your mom. She says you stay out in the shop and making stuff, and you had a great item the other night. And we all know your story, and all know we all support you, and we certainly think a lot of you. And you know, okay. Anyway, Kenny, come on up here, will you? Grayson, we're going to have two world champion auctioneers present this to you because we both have talked and we think you'll be a world champion auctioneer someday, okay? Kenny, will you get on one side and I'll get on the other and we'll say it together. Are you ready? Ready. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. There you go.
I don't know, it's just really an awesome school and I'll definitely recommend it. It's fun.
Just say the last part again.
I'll definitely recommend it.
Hey, you know, Vicki, will you introduce your mom and your sister?
What is there to say really about them?
Huh? Yeah, they're nice folks is what he meant to say, folks. Vicki, I think, has something to say about Simonica.
During the June class, we get a couple of ladies, sometimes one, sometimes two, to help monitor the young people at night that are underage. And this time in conversations in enrolling sons, I spoke with Simonica and Arlene Bollinger, and we'll introduce Arlene a little bit later. And I couldn't have picked two more perfect ladies to do this job. They developed a rapport with the kids and were great with them, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Give Dawn and I a little break. Thank you.
Thank you, folks. Thank you, thank you. Ed Purvis, come on down here. How you doing, Ed?
Doing good, Paul.
Say hello to the Ford family when you get back there, Matt and everybody down there in beautiful Kentucky. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Ed, congratulations, Colonel.
Thanks, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to say I don't think I've ever been this impressed by so many people at one time. You all are a fantastic group of people, and best of luck to every single one of you. And not only the ones in the class, but also all the instructors. I could not be more impressed. And anybody that that might not know that Paul, when he introduces somebody or talks about somebody, he'll talk about what a good guy they are. So I just want to say, Paul, I think you're a real good guy.
Ed, I appreciate you saying that, and I wish you would have told my first wife's attorney that same thing too. Dalton Probasco, come on down. Works for Sullivan Brothers. So.
Mom and Dad, would you come up too, please?
These folks drove a long way, I believe, from Illinois, southern Iowa, for the auction the other night. You know, Dalton, the night before the class auction, right back here, we call this the dungeon when they put this over here, and he just wanted to be the very best he could. He said, well, will you work with me after hours? And we went back there, and he said, what do I need to change? Well, I said, son, you don't need to change anything. And I think you know you nailed it, didn't you? Dalton, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, sir. I don't really have much to say. Just thanks, Paul and Vicki. Thanks to all the instructors. You guys were great. Thanks to my fellow students. You guys are really supportive of everything. And thanks, Mom and Dad, for coming up. I know you had stuff to do, but thanks for coming.
Well said. Well said. Thank you. Say hello to the folks at Sullivan, will you? And Jim Huff. Good folks. Sullivan Brothers Auctioneers, they sell a lot of farmland in Illinois, Indiana, farm machinery. They're great company. Jacob Prim, come on down here. Referred by Scotty Coons, and Macon, Missouri Auctioneer. Your family's watching online? Should we wave to them?
Yep. Hello, Mom and Dad. I just want to thank you guys for allowing me to come to Worldwide. It's been a great experience. I want to say hello to my two brothers. I love you guys. Thanks for holding down the fort while I've been gone and supporting me in everything that I do.
Well said. Folks, we teach the number one thing auctioneers do is communicate. I think you did a pretty good job there. Jacob, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Coming to Worldwide has been one of the best things for me, and it's something that I'll never forget. This place has something that everyone can learn, whether it's about auctioneering, steers, pigs. In famous words of Paul Bear, I don't care who you are, that's funny. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody in the class. Each and every one of you guys had an impact on my life, and I learned something from everyone that I will continue to use, not only in the auction industry, but just throughout my life. Thank you, Paul. Thanks, Vicki. Thank you, all the instructors. Not just the instructors are here, any one of them that had anything to do with this class. That's about all I have, so thank you, guys.
Well said. Gary Peterson, please. Gary Peterson. Here comes. Folks, is this man quiet and strong? Gary, what? I think they like it. Career Air Force veteran, I believe. You betcha. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. All right. I want to thank my family back home in Albuquerque, New Mexico for supporting me and running the business while I was gone. I know that was a big task, and I want to thank them so much. I look forward to doing great things in our community back in New Mexico. I want to thank all the instructors, especially Jill Marie back in Oregon. These guys over here, I think I did better in Spanish, doing my numbers in Spanish than I did English, so I want to thank Angelo and thank all these guys, Scott and everyone, thank you. I want to thank all the students. I really learned a lot from you. I thought it was kind of weird coming to class with a 9-year-old, but I learned a lot from everybody, from 9 to the oldest guys in class, including all you guys. So I appreciate that, and I look forward to working with you, hopefully, as I travel across this country. Thank you.
Tyson Miller, come on down here. Manhattan, Kansas livestock auctioneer. You're going to be one when you get back home, aren't you? Tyson, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Go get them. Now, what are you going to do when you get back home? You're going to sell some of those weigh-up cows every single week, okay?
Thanks, Paul. I want to thank Paul especially for being such a great instructor, and people got a little bit out of line. He just whip them back in line, and he's a good man, and all the students for being such good friends, because, I mean, there's a lot of people in this world just like me and that I got to meet here, and I wouldn't go anywhere else in the world, be away from home for 9 days, because I don't get away much other than here, and I didn't know if I'd make it, but it was real easy.
Shaylin Metter, come on down here. Folks, Shaylin is a somebody will you help out with that phone here? Somebody will. There you go. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you weren't in the class last night, and because it was just for students only. But anyway, Shaylin is obviously, she's a rodeo queen, so obviously she has a lot of beauty on the outside, and I told her this morning back in the back of the room. But she has much, much more beauty on the inside. She has a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful heart. And Mom, you've done a great job with her. And so Shaylin, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. I had my waterworks last night, so I guess I'll try not to cry this morning. Thank you all for being such awesome classmates. I don't know if my Grandpa Pat's watching or not. I have to thank him for helping me afford coming to college here and supporting me in everything I do. And thank you, Mom, for coming with me this week and working hard on that yearbook. So just thank you to everybody. It's been an awesome class, and I hope I can keep in touch with you all of you in the future. And just thanks. And I know I got a lot of friends in here, so as she said, keep it simple. So here you go.
Well said, young lady. Good job, Mom. Colton McMurdy, come on down here. Jeff Maynard referred Colton here from down in Arizona. And Mom, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. Would you give that phone to one of these folks and come up? Every once in a while, someone comes to auctioneer school that never misses a beat. And here's one of the students or one of the class members that never missed a beat. When he came up to sell, he was always prepared. He always knew what he was going to sell. He knew what increments he was going to do. You're a really smart young man. And you got a big, bright future in the auction business, and I'm going to try to help you all that I can. I don't know what I'm going to do right now, but I'm going to try to do that. And his good mom was here all week and enjoyed all the amenities of the hotel, the hallways, sitting in the front lobby looking out. And Colton, on behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
I just want to say thank you to Paul and for all the instructors and everybody that I've been able to meet and all the opportunities that I've had. And I got 3 little sisters at home that are going crazy without their mom, and I think she's going crazy without them too. Yeah, I just thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Well done, well said, sir. Thank you. Well done. Ryan McLennihan, please come on down here.
Dad, will you come up, please?
Ryan is a multi-generational auctioneer, and would you tell us about that?
Well, my great-grandfather started a livestock business in 1944, and it came on from there with my grandfather and great-uncle, and then it just led into, I have 3 uncles who have, along with my grandfather, who went to Worldwide, and I just wanted to follow in their footsteps. My dad, he's there, he manages the place, and I just want to say thank you to my mom and all my aunts, uncles, grandparents, and they're listening in now.
Okay. Should we ask Dad to present this diploma, auctioneer? Dad, come on over.
Congratulations, Ryan, and the Worldwide College. Thank you. Congratulations, Colonel. There we go. I'm good.
One more thing, I just wanted to say thank you to all the classmates. You guys are all great. You're, if you guys ever need anything, I'm here. You can call me. And all the instructors, thanks for all the help. You guys are amazing. Paul and Vicky, it was a great week. Thank you.
Thank you. Well done. Okay, these two auctioneers I'd like to come up together, please. And that is Carson McKay and Cinch Anderson. Both of you come on up together. Ladies and gentlemen, there's best buddies. They came to school together. They got along for 8 days in the same room, I guess, without breaking up the furniture or anything that we know of yet. World champion, international champion Butch Booker in Colfax, Washington, recommended they come here. And fellas, you two fellas from Oregon did a great job. You're just young guys. Look how nicely they're dressed and the way they present themselves. Well done. Carson, I'm going to present this to you first. Come on over. Carson, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. I wish Butch was here because I would have him do that.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all my classmates for pushing me to get better, and I'd like to thank all the instructors too, and most importantly, I'd like to thank Paul for having this thing set up so my parents can watch me, because this might be the only time they get to watch me graduate.
Come on over, Cinch. Cinch Anderson, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul. I'd just like to say thanks, just like everybody else has done, to all the classmates and the instructors. There's not a lot more to be said. I mean, they've all been there. All the classmates have been there for everybody the whole time, and all the instructors have been there and to teach us and everything. And I'm just really grateful that I got to come here and meet all the new people.
Hey, fellas. So all three of us wave to Butch there if he's listening in. Hello, Butch Booker. Well done. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask a Oklahoma auctioneer, his name is Peyton Marlin, to come on up here, please. Okay, Peyton, congratulations. You go sit down now. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Peyton. Mom and Dad, would you come on up, and sister, and et cetera, et cetera. Family. Come on up. We'll get somebody to film that. There's plenty of people that'll film that. Kenny Wilcox, would you come on over? You know, Peyton sells every Monday, gives Kenny a break, and Peyton, you're doing a pretty doggone good job. I think. Do you agree, class? He did a good job this week. You betcha. He had a good teacher. His dad's one of the very best auctioneers in the world and sells at the largest livestock market in the world. So he gets a lot of practice and so on. And Peyton, before I present this, or before I ask your dad to present it, I'd like you to just let me know how your week was.
It was great. I want to thank Paul and Vicky, and I want to thank all the instructors, and I want to thank Kenny Wilcox for helping me on every Monday, and I want to thank all the classmates.
Well said. Well, we've got Kenny Wilcox, a world champion livestock auctioneer, and Dad is going to be a world champion livestock auctioneer. Dad, would you come on over and present this to your son? And Kenny, get right in there, and away we go.
You bet. Guys, I do want to thank Kim Story and her family. Peyton, I know he don't want to talk about it, but he got a little upset. Paul told him if he didn't pass the test that he wouldn't get his diploma, and he broke down yesterday, and Miss Kim just picked him up and took care of him, and I do want to thank her. We've formed a lifelong friendship, and there's a couple other people in here also. But, guys, I appreciate you taking care of him and my family throughout the week. It's been a long week, and I was really nervous about bringing him up here, but as a 9-year-old, he's done well, and I think he's got a bright future if we keep him in contact with people like Kenny Wilcox and some other guys that I look up to. But on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, I want to present my little boy, Peyton, with a diploma, and I guess I need to say congratulations, Colonel.
Well said. Hey, Peyton, congratulations, my friend. Well done. Tom Litzcomb and also Noah Litzcomb, come on down here. And Mark Litzcomb is their dad. He's one of the very best auto auctioneers in the world from down Mississippi. And fellas, how's your week?
It's been good. Been a great experience, and thank every single one of y'all for that.
Okay. Anyway, how about I do Noah first? Is that okay? Okay. Noah, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Be sure and say hello to your dad for me.
Sir.
I just want to thank Mr. Paul and all the guys here at Worldwide and women and everybody that helped us get to where we are today, and especially Mr. Angelo. I had fun in the bilingual class. Thank y'all.
Well said. Luke, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, young man with a $1 million smile, congratulations.
Thank you. I think I already said all I needed to say. Just thank y'all for this.
Good job. Grace Cool, come on down here, please. Grace's father is Scott Cool, is an auctioneer. How are you doing? You bet. Grace, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. And I think, class, again, we all agree that Grace worked as hard as anybody in class to get where she did, didn't she?
I just want to say thank you so much to my family back home for their endless love and support, and definitely thank you to Paul and Vicky. They've been absolutely nothing but amazing all week, and Dawn, of course. I think she's kind of the backbone too, and she gets missed. But and all the wonderful instructors. I did not know coming down here that I'd learned from so many amazing auctioneers, and all my classmates, and welcoming me into your country. And now I have all these places in the States I get to travel to and see my friends. So, thank you.
Well said. Hey.
Hey. Yes, of course. And thank you so much to Jill Marie for everything you've done for me.
I know she's special to you. Kylie Keesaw, come on down here. Oh, sorry. She's got a lot of hair. She needs to go to Great Clips like I do and get that thing trimmed. Put a little VO5 in her. Kylie Keesaw, come on down here. Where's Kylie at? Hello, young lady. Good morning. Good morning. Kylie is, of course, daughter of Dee Dee Keesaw. Is she listening in this morning? I'm sure she is. Maybe. Hello, Dee Dee. Anyway, Kylie did a great job. When you first came here, you were nervous as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs, as the old saying goes. But all of a sudden, you just kept going, and you did a great job. And Kylie not only learned auctioneering, ladies and gentlemen, but she learned a lot about heifers and pigs along with it right there. So on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you so much to every single one of you. I really appreciate you embracing this city girl and being patient with me. And I definitely grew my vocabulary the first couple days. And I also really appreciate your Southern hospitality. And I know that I've made friends that I'll definitely be keeping in touch with. And if you ever want to visit Northern California, I will be your tour guide and show you the best places to eat, drink, and visit.
Well done. Well done. Class, are we available to go out there next weekend and stay at Kylie's? Take care, young lady.
Thank you.
Tristan Hunter, come on down here, please. Tristan was referred by Matt Lowry. His dad and family run the Crawford, Nebraska livestock market and do a great job. Tristan, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you very much.
I want to thank everyone for
pushing me, the instructors, and Paul and Vicky for putting this on, and Dawn. And I came in here, and I'm leaving with 71 more friends. So I want to thank you guys.
Well done. Well, you better introduce her here. And
Mom, Dad, want to? Yeah, come up. I know you don't want to, Dad, but.
I forgot you were here. I apologize for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Tristan's dad is an excellent, excellent auctioneer. Tell us about your dad a little bit.
Well, he's pretty much a full-time rancher, and when my grandpa needs him at the sale barn, he heads down there and sells for I don't know how many hours, and I don't know, just try making a living up there.
Congratulations, private.
Folks, these good folks also know a good friend of mine. That's Mike Nuss. And Mike is just one of the very best livestock auctioneers in the world and a great guy. And please say hello to him for me, will you?
Absolutely.
Well done.
Nice to meet you.
Well done. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a young lady that hails from Cedar Falls, Iowa now, because she is a junior, I believe, at the University of Northern Iowa. Abby Hoskins, come on down here. Yeah. There she is.
Can I have my family come up here, please? Yeah. Grandma, Grandpa, let's go. Mom, Savannah, come on.
I'm going to ask Abby to introduce them, but as they're coming up, I'd asked Abby not to share that she is my great niece. You can be on both sides if you want to, folks. It's up to you. And because I thought she would have a better experience that way, and I think that she did. And I do that quite often sometimes with relatives or some people that work for certain companies and so on that I'm associated with. And I want to tell you, Abby Hoskins, you did a great job this week. You got Personality Plus, and you really worked hard. It was fun for me. One thing I don't do is get in your way, do I? I let you just kind of go with the flow for the whole week and have that experience. And it was fun for me to watch you experience all the things and all the friends you made and so on. So just in a minute, will you introduce your family, and then in a minute I'll present this.
Absolutely. This is my mom, Pam. This is my grandma, Rilla. That's my best friend, Savannah, and that is my grandpa, Pete. So, and grandma is my colonel, my favorite colonel.
Well, anyway, I would like Mom, Pam Hoskins, and Grandma, who's an auctioneer, Rilla Arnold, to come up and present this diploma to your daughter, please.
On behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Love you.
I just want to give a shout out to Jill Marie on the live stream. Jill Marie, you definitely changed my life for the better. Shout out to Paul for always inspiring me to make every day the greatest day, because you'll never get another one of it. Also, shout out to Taryn and Jennifer for being my second moms of the week. You guys are the best. And shout out to all the men for the Southern hospitality. I've never been respected by more gentlemen in my life, and I really appreciate it. And thank you to all the instructors, too. And shout out to Angelo for making me a bilingual auctioneer. It was the funnest class of my life. All right, now.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Ow!
Don't do that. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you, family. Wonderful family. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Hills, come on down here, please. Equity Livestock Sales.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, could I get my beautiful daughter Vivian to come up here, please? There we go, Vivian. And my wonderful son Michael to come up here, please. My beautiful, wonderful wife Christy to come up here, please. Stand up here now. I'd like to have my little brother Nathan come up here, please. Stand behind Christy, please. I'd like to have my wonderful mother, Lori Hills, come up here, please. And my dad, my father, I'd like for you to come up here, please. This is my family. This is who I love. This is my business and my responsibility. I loved it. It was always take care of your business. And you have to know what your business is in order to be able to take care of it. And this is my business. And I just love them with all my heart. And I couldn't do the things that I do that if I didn't have support from them. Probably nobody knows it, but on Wednesday it was Christy and mine's 9th anniversary, and I was here, and she let me go and enjoy and better myself, so I really appreciate that.
You know, Jacob, I'm not Dr. Phil, but I think maybe on your 10th one, maybe your wife does not want to spend it at Best Western in Clear Lake, Iowa, maybe. Maybe a weekend in Chicago or something, someplace, and so on. But you folks that know Jacob know that he just did everything correctly. And I say this the other night, and I want to say it again before he leaves, because we just owe this young man such a big debt of gratitude. Angelo, come on over here. You're a member of the 82nd Airborne. If you're a veteran, would you please stand up? I know Pete Arnold's a veteran back there in the Army. How about a round of applause for our veterans in the crowd, folks? There they go. And this young man, in case you weren't here Friday night, he was a member of the 2nd Ranger Battalion, United States Army. He spent 4 tours in Iraq. He spent in Afghanistan, 1 in Iraq, and he was a machine gunner. And so, when I say he's got the T-shirt, that's an understatement. He's not only has all the ingredients, but a lot of the reason that we're safe and have our freedom is because of Jacob right here. And how about another round of applause for him? Jacob Hills, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Thank you. You betcha.
I already talked quite a bit. But last night, after the smoke had settled, I like to always, at the end of the day, just take a few minutes and sit down and try to process what I learned that day. When I was on my way to Worldwide, I said, I just want to leave something. As much as I get out of it, I want to leave back to it. And that was kind of my goal this week. Maybe try to set some kind of example. Maybe touch your heart somewhere if it hadn't been touched. Maybe give you a rock to stand on. And when I was sitting there last night, I was thinking, who am I? What am I and why am I? And my name's Jacob Hills. I was born in 1982. My name was given to me by my father and mother. It's carried through my children, and it's loved by my wife and cherished by my friends and family. And I have a responsibility to make sure that they can appreciate that name and honor that name. And you know, what am I? I'm 1,000 different things in 1,000 different ways. I like to call myself a cowboy. I love cowboys. I love the way that they carry themselves. I love the way that they make mistakes and get back up, and they look evil right in the eye and face it head on. And why am I this way? I'm a protector. I want to protect each one of you from going through something hard. And I'm that way because I made mistakes, and I ask for apologies, and I try to be honest 100% of the time. And I think if you carry that with you, you will succeed in everything you do in life, and you will be successful. Question on I read through all the scholarship things, and I started working them out, but what is success? To me, success is being content wherever you are in life. If you can do that and you can stand up and proudly do it, then you're successful. And you can just grow from there. And your success will come with it. As long as you hit a stage, you're happy and successful there. So that's what I have. I hope I left you with something. I want to tell you that honestly, if you ever need anything at any time of the day, night, wherever you're at, pick up your phone, give me a call. I mean, emotional things going on, financial things going on. If I can't help you, I'll do my best to try to, find the way to do it. And I just love you guys. I care for you all, everybody here. I really don't. Nobody's a stranger. I consider them all a friend. And so I just love you all. Thank you guys very much.
What's your boy and girl's name? Michael and Vivian. Hey, Michael and Vivian. Hey, before you go, can you come up here a minute? You know, Chris, it's fun. I've got the best seat in the house. And when Jacob was talking, I looked over and there's Christy, and I just thought to myself, she's looking at Jacob, and I'm just thinking to myself, you really, really love this guy, don't you? Your eyes, she was just looking at him like you're the best thing that's in the whole wide world. And you got a good wife, I could tell by her eyes. Well done. Okay, next auctioneer is Nicholas Hayes. Come on down here. Cody Moore works at Winter Livestock, and Cody is going to be a livestock auctioneer at Winter, South Dakota Sale Barn, livestock market. How you doing? Nicholas, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well done this week.
Just like to give a big thanks to everyone who made this possible.
All right, man, a few words. Shane Hasty, come on down here. And Brian Hasty, Dad Brian, come on down here too, if you will. Here's a young lady that, are you a junior at Michigan? I'll be a senior. Michigan State senior, my goodness. Hey, two things will happen. One is you'll be on your own, and number two is Dad will have enough extra money that he can go on a vacation anyway. Yeah, right. Anyway, Shane, you added a lot this week. You always had that nice smile, and you're always on task. And you really added a lot to the class, and we appreciate it. And before you say anything, may I ask Dad Brand, who's a worldwide graduate? No, you're from Decatur. You graduated from Superior in Decatur, Illinois. Where's Big Jim? There's another graduate. Old Superior School is a great school years ago. They're not in business anymore. Otherwise, they'd still be a good school. But Brian, would you come over and present this diploma to your daughter, please?
Yes, I will. It's with great pleasure, Shane Hasty, Colonel Shane Hasty, I present you with this diploma from the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Very, very proud of you. I would say while I've got the mic, this whole place is nothing but class. It's a class act, and some of the lessons that I've heard Mr. Bear talk about, not just auctioneering, it's lifelong lessons on how to deal with people, and it's a class act. Shane.
I just want to say thank you to all the instructors and all 71 of you that have just become family, and a special thanks to Tammy for being my mom this week, and Jerry and Jim teaching me everything they know. And I also just want to say thank you to my mom, Sally, back home, and 93-year-old grandma, Jane, watching back home, and my supportive boyfriend, Ben. They've all just been great, and of course my dad for coming all this way just to watch me and all of us just do our thing this week. I just want to say thanks.
I might also add that Shane buys expensive clothes because that pin was hard to get through that jacket of hers there. Yeah, say that.
You're telling me.
Dominic Hale, come on down here. Hey, Brian, follow your daughter along there. Those guys, I tell you what, they've got to be back in prison on Monday morning, so you want to shake hands with them because you're not going to see them for about 6 months. Hunter Hale. No, Hunter Hale. Referred by former graduate Brandon Neely, world champion, cattle auctioneer, great guy. Hunter told us a story about his granddad calling the other night after he sold, and just the nice call he got from his granddad. I had said that this boy's got so much natural talent, and his granddad called him up and said, "That's what I've always thought." And then he said, "What's the last thing he said to you?"
He said that his little boy's growing up, and he's just so proud. It really got to me. I bawled and bawled and bawled. I also want to say, hey, Monkey, it's my little 7-year-old sister back at home. She texted me and said she was watching online.
Don't worry, Monkey. When you can short sheet his bed or put some pepper in his cream of wheat or something when he gets home. Dominic Hunter Hale, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to all y'all. I mean, it's been a great week. I can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing. Y'all have all become family. I just don't know. There's been a couple of y'all that I've singled out with, but I wouldn't trade anything. I wouldn't trade this for anything. Dalton, Brady, Tyson, everybody. Y'all are amazing. Even Abby back there. Thank y'all.
Jack Graham, come on down here. Referred by Dylan Hall. How you doing? Good. Hey, folks, I want to say this about Jack. He's a smooth operator. And somebody might think, oh, man, that's a negative statement. That's not. That's a positive statement. Jack, I watched him all week, and he was always thinking. He was always paying attention. He was aware of everything that was going on, and you did it effortlessly. You must do that all the time. You never miss anything, and I noticed that this week. Jack, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thanks, guys. So I had a family back in Oklahoma and Arkansas, and if I had a book of all the one-liners I've heard this week, it'd be a best-selling book. And in the words of Bob Hope, just thanks for the memory. So,
wow, well said. Jake Glanzer, come on down here, please, Jake. Here comes Jake on a dead run.
Food or what?
Hey, is your mom here? Yeah. Would you ask her to come up?
Mom and Dad, can you come up here, please?
Before you introduce your folks, I don't have a particular favorite in any class, but I watched Jake all week, and he just really did a great job. And, you know, right away you started speaking with other students. You made them feel at home and so on. And I don't know where you got that. Maybe from your mom and dad. Maybe you do it at church or home or school or whatever. But you're really, really a nice young man, and you're going to do an excellent, excellent job. Well done, parents. Well done. Jake, Jake with a Y, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well done, young man.
Thank you. Thank you. Probably the best thing was when we were selling in one of the rooms, we were going to sell Paul's underwear. And while we got going, he said it might be a thong. And I thought that was pretty funny. And then he likes to call it.
Just for the record, nothing was shown or anything like that, folks. I don't want anybody to get sick this morning.
And I'll tell you, like he likes to say, everyone's the real McCoy, so they're all the real McCoy around here. So.
Well done, Jake. Good job. You bet. The next auctioneers I would like to come up is Colby and Colton Gillespie. Both of them. And I'm going to wait for somebody else to come up here in just a minute. Look at there. Jake is also going to have a girlfriend before very long. The way he just hugged Vicky, ladies and gentlemen. So, what? I know. That's what men his age do. They pick women up. I haven't been his age for so long, I don't even remember if they do or not. But anyway, it sounded good. Anyway, I'm going to ask Dad, Scott Gillespie, to present these diplomas and so on. But before we do, I'd just like to say this young man right here, Colton Gillespie, is as much as we know, as far as our records is, he's the youngest student that's ever attended Worldwide College of Auctioneering. So there you go. You got that distinction. And your dad told me you've grown about a foot in the last 6 months. So you got a distinction too. Scott?
I had the opportunity to spend a few days here. I'd like to introduce my wife, Erin, right here, and my grandmother, or excuse me, my mother, Marilyn, who drove down here to participate in this. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Vicki, for the opportunity. Thank you to the rest of the instructors. Thank you to all your students for giving me a little bit of you. I'm a better person at the end of this week because I was around all of you. Boys, I love you. I only brought one black pair of socks along. And to show my love, Colby forgot his, so I'm wearing white socks with a dark suit. That's love. I have never been more proud, although I haven't been happy with you every single moment of your life. And I probably will have a few more moments of that when you screw up, probably not as bad as I have in my life. I have never been more proud at this moment to be your dad. Colton, because I'm going to give it to you first, because you're never first in nothing. Colby's all ahead of you. On behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Colby Gillespie. On behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
I would like to thank all my family for coming here. Mom, Dad, Sharon, and my grandma for coming here. And I would like to thank my dad and Brooke and all my cousins for helping me come here. And I would especially like to thank Mom for helping me realize that I am a colonel longer than Colby. Thank you, Mom.
Hey, Mom, can you come up here, please? I know you love standing in front of people. My wife, Erin Gillespie, is a special education teacher. She gives back every single day. She does a job I could never do. And all I know, all of us are so proud of her, too. Colby, you're up.
Well, I don't really have much to say. I just want to thank all the instructors
and my dad, my cousin, my mom for making this happen for me. And I'd like to thank God for making everything play out in the long run.
Well said. Stay up here for just a second. This is the most wonderful family, and I think a lot of all of you, that, but I think more of this woman than anybody else in the family. This is Marilyn Gillespie, and her husband Paul and her were married for how many years?
50.
50 years, and Paul passed away just a couple years ago. He was a farmer. He was a great guy. He was a Christian man. He was a fisherman. I'm going to say he was Christian first, but you never know. It could have been fisherman first sometimes. Then, but anyway, they were married for 50 years and so on, and they're a wonderful, wonderful family. And anyway, Marilyn came down. Where's Sharon at? There's Sharon. Sharon lives across the section up there, and they drove down, and they've been here for about 3 or 4 days. And I have to announce, ladies and gentlemen, they went all over the county yesterday, and now the sheriff's department says they can never come back to the county. And I don't know what they did. I don't know what the situation was, but anyway, welcome and thank you. Hello, Aaron. Good to see you.
They did end up in jail too yesterday.
They did end up in jail. Tell us about that.
We went to the museum yesterday, the Kinney Museum. If you're looking for something fun, it's really nice, historical, all organized really well. And they have an old 1881 jail outside, so I threw them in and shut the door and took their picture. It's classic. It's classic.
Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. Marilyn? You bet. Take care, Scott. Thank you. Good family. Callie Fisher, come on down here. Dustin Layton. Hello, Callie. And would you ask your sister to come up here too? Somebody said, you were with Callie the other day. They said, who is that? And I said, that's her sister. And anyway, I think it's actually Mom, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, this young lady, of course, hails from Chattanooga, but not Tennessee, Chattanooga, Oklahoma. And Callie, look at that smile. Do you think she's going to be successful in her life? She's got a big smile and plenty of brains. Callie, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
So actually, I didn't get to tell y'all this. I think I told Paul this earlier. I was actually supposed to go to the Texas Auction Academy in Dallas, which started a week before this, and the way things kind of played out, I didn't get to go, and so I had to sign up to come here. And I hate to say this, but I was a little bitter about coming here, and I didn't want to come all the way to Iowa. I'd never been to Iowa before, but I'm so glad that I did. It was an awesome week. Everybody was so awesome and so sweet, and it was just, I was kind of eating my words, and so I'm really glad that I ended up coming, and I just want to thank all of y'all.
Well said. That happens a lot in life, doesn't it, folks? Some things that happen, and we think, well, that's not the way I planned it, but it happens for a reason. I just said, Mom, go with her when she goes down there, but don't loan any of those guys money because you'll never get it back. I can tell you that. I've had that experience. Josh Devereaux, come on down. He attended with Sam Stamper. He's a Texas auctioneer, and his family buys cows, and they put them on the rail, and then they ship them all over Texas. So this guy has just done it all. So Josh, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations. You really did a nice job this week. You were a little hesitant to start, but once you got going, boy.
I thought you had a whole bit. I'm not good at this mushy stuff and speeches, but thank all the instructors for all the help. Made a lot of friends. If y'all ever need anything, holler at me, unless it's money. Probably can't help you on that, but and my wife didn't want me to embarrass her, so I'm gonna make her stand up.
You're gonna make her stand up. Come on up, wife. Come on up. That's the way we do things around here at Worldwide. Good to meet you. Tell us, what's your wife's name, et cetera, et cetera?
This is Molly Devereaux. We've been married for 8 years, and you want to talk? We just had our first son. He's 8 months old.
Colton Carnahan, come on down here. Is Rhonda here with Colton? Is Rhonda here? Rhonda, would you come up too, please? And your dad too? Oh, great. Ask everybody to come up.
My mom and my dad, you come up. Somebody record for them. My dad made the long drive up here this morning. He got up super early, and shout out to my family in Ottumwa.
You know, I'm going to present this diploma in just a minute, but it always amazes me, not amazes me, it really touches me actually, to see the sacrifices that mom and dads do for their children, young men and young women or whatever. You know, folks, this is not graduating from Harvard Law School or Yale Medical School. It's an 8-day course that we really, really work hard at. I graduated about 48 years ago, and I still remember the people in my class. I still remember the experience. And when you go to auctioneer school, it really is an experience, isn't it, class? It's something that you always remember. And I'm always very, very impressed when people come from a long way. And it says that, young man, I don't know you very well, but we've had some talks this week and so on, and you've done an excellent, excellent job. Folks, you've done an excellent job with him. And I want to say something else. Your mom and dad really, really love you. Absolutely. They're showing it right here. Colton, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well done. Good job. Look at that smile.
Thank you, sir. Special thanks to all 71 of you. It's been a great 8 days, and I feel connected to every single one of you, and we've had a great time. And thank you to the instructors, Paul and Angelo. Thank you for making me a bilingual auctioneer. And Scott Gillespie and I had a talk the other night. It was a long 1 hour talk, and he talked to me about positivity and the way you look at things. And the only thing you can do is be positive. Thank you for that, sir. You've changed my life forever.
Well done. Okay, Chris Cantrell. We're heading towards the end zone. Here's a young man that did a great job this week, and we appreciate you being here, and thanks for all your hard work. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Well, first I'd like to thank Paul and Vicki for this great school. It's really amazing. It's kind of a long way how I ended up here and wasn't supposed to come here, but ended up, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And thanks to all the instructors, we took something away from every one of them. And thanks to all family back home, you know, taking care of everything while I was gone, and all my classmates. One thing, there was never a dull moment around this place, and we enjoyed every minute of it. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma J. Byfield, come on down here. Here comes Emma J., everybody. Right there. Look at there. Emma J. is sister to Nelson J., one of the very best fundraising auctioneers in the world out in beautiful Washington. Emma J., on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You betcha.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Paul, Vicki, and all my classmates. You know, this is my first time in the heartland of America, and I did not know what to expect. Coming from Seattle, things are a lot different up there. But this has really expanded my mind and expanded my heart, and I just want to thank all of you, in particular, just my classmates, for really showing me what it means to be a great and a good person. And every day from now on, I'm just going to try to be the best person I can be and be a giver and not a taker. And I just really appreciate this experience. I want to give a shout out to my husband at home, hi Shay, and my 2 dogs, Bodie and Walter the weirdo. And and I want to say thank you to my brother Nelson J. at Gavello Auctions for encouraging me to take this opportunity and take it all the way to the moon. So thank you so much.
Well said. Cesar, come on down here, please. Where's our friend from old Mexico? I'm going to say something. Hello, buddy. How are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, Cesar is a Mexican bull riding champion. What do you think of that? He can stay on top of a bull, I'll tell you that, when it's coming out of the chute and going every which direction, etc. Plus, he's a great, great guy. And class, did you like Cesar? Well, very popular. I'd like to ask Angela Lopez to come up and present this diploma. And anyway, I know you guys made a good connect. And Cesar, the very first day, came in and I said, we're going to call Angelo. And by George, we called Angelo. And then I don't know what they said, but Cesar said he was leaving. And no, he didn't. He said, I'm going to enjoy the week.
Thank you, Paul. Cesar Bustamante Salcido, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I just want to say thank you to my family for all your support. Thank you to Ironbound Auctions for encouraging me here to being here. Thank you to my beautiful girlfriend. And you know what? It's an honor to have this diploma in my hand. It's really, really an honor. It's an honor to learn from the best. I'm pretty sure here is a few future world champions. So, but just like Scott said, I'm pretty sure here are many champions in life. So, it's an honor to be here with you. God bless you and thank you.
There's something you may not have known, but my friend here, Cesar, he also is trilingual. He also speaks German. So he'll be a trilingual auctioneer.
Well done. Cesar, well done. I don't even speak English very well, let alone... Folks, a couple things that Cesar said. His family's listening in Mexico. And Big Jim the other day, after the student auction or class auction, he had relatives listening in England and Alaska and all over the country. I love this live stream because people can sit home and watch this class auction and the graduation. I'd like to also, I'm thinking about giving a shout out to my beautiful, wonderful wife, Suzanne Bear, who's listening in this morning. Her mother came to visit yesterday. And I'll be home tomorrow after 18 days. I love you very much. So, and also just as for you folks to know, I always keep her away from Angelo because I don't trust the guy. I can tell you that right now. He's a Latin, and the women like those Latins. So I just don't. Don Bush, come on down here. Is Debbie listening in this morning? I bet she is. Sure is. Debbie Roth-Bush, if you're listening in, hello. Don's wife, Debbie, is with Greater Giving. She's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful lady. And I just said to Don the other day, both of you married very, very well. You're both wonderful people. Don's a professor in accounting at Regis University in Denver, in addition to being an auctioneer now. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, sir. All right. Hey, even though I've been a professor for about 3 decades, I got to say that we have gifted teachers here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Paul. You're gifted. Jill Marie, thank you. Hello, Debbie. Miss you. And can't wait to get back home. I had a great time. I'd like to, instead of calling my classmates, I'd like to say you're my colleagues. So thank you so much. Had a great time. So,
well done. Cherie Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Joaquin Crane recommended that Cherie attend auction school. She's a public speaker and an MC and a real smart lady. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you so much, Paul. This is my first time in the Midwest, and I have to say I've never met a finer group of people. And to all the parents in the room, you have done an amazing job. I have met the nicest kids, and I knew that it was going to be different when Jill Marie, thanks Jill Marie, picked us up. And the two boys insisted on taking Jennifer and my bags. So Isaiah and Tristan, you boys are amazing. And I've also met some young men who are entrepreneurs at such a young age. And I think that is fantastic. You parents have so much to be proud of. So thank you all. I wrote my notes on my hand. And now I perspired it off. I don't usually get I don't usually get nervous. Thank you all to the women here. I'm gonna bidda. Yeah. And then all of the instructors. They've all been amazing. All of you, thank you very much. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Dawn. And thank you, Vicki.
Well said. Cherie's jacket has about 10 layers. Jennifer Broders, come on down here. As Jennifer's coming up here, she's famous for a lot of different things, and the one I always announce is she's a two-time Jeopardy champion, ladies and gentlemen. She's a really, really smart woman. And Jennifer, maybe you'll share with us again briefly why you came to auctioneer school. And on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You know, the other night, our clerks, Mike and Paulette McCracken, they rolled their car several times about an hour and 15 minutes before the student auction or the class auction. And as soon as Jennifer found out about that, she was back there with Vicki, and I listened to her, and she said, I can clerk, I can do anything, whatever I can do, I'll help you. I know how to do it, and I'll help you. You're a giver to life, not a taker, young lady.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you to all the instructors. Thank you especially also to Jill Marie and Shannon and Emily. They really helped me a lot. I'm here because my father, who passed away last year, was an auctioneer, so I'm second generation. Monday morning, I didn't think I was going to stay. I thought, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. And I almost left. But my husband said, no, that's not true. You want to do this, and you can do this. So thank you, honey. And thanks to my mom. This has been the best experience for me. I met so many wonderful people. I've made some really great friends. Thank you, Emma and Kylie. And this is just the greatest group of people, and I've never seen so much integrity in one place in my life. And I really appreciate all the lessons that you've given us this week, Paul, especially about integrity. Integrity is what you do when no one's looking. You do the right thing when no one's looking. I want to pass that along to my 7th grade students when I get back. And this has been a life-changing, wonderful experience for me, and I'm so excited and proud to be a part of this fabulous group of people. Thank you. You all are amazing. Thank you so much.
Well done. And Jennifer, may I say that I felt like leaving last Monday morning too, but Isaiah Boyd, come on down here, please. From beautiful Carolina, and is a mule man and a mule auctioneer. Isaiah, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
I'd like to thank my dad for coming out here, everyone back at home, my mom, my sister, my girlfriend. Love y'all. Thanks for the support. Had a great time. It was a great school. Met a lot of great people. Hope we all stay in touch, and see y'all soon, and good luck to everyone.
Well done. Well done. Louis Bollinger, please come on down here, and maybe Arlene will come with him. Folks, as you know, Louis did a great job. His brother's an auctioneer, by the way, and he didn't know what to expect when he got here, but anyway, he just dived in with both feet. And now, Louis, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
I just want to thank everybody here at Worldwide and everybody back home that supported me, especially my dad. He back home taking care of stuff there, and I hope to see all of my classmates pretty soon. So.
Well done. Vicki, did you want to say something about this good lady?
Be careful. This is our second young student monitor, Arlene Bollinger, and I want to thank Arlene for her nights of service to us. Students loved her as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Arlene. Thank you. Thank you. Kyle Bloom, come on down here. Kyle interned with auctioneer Chuck Lindsay.
Could I have my mom, Krista Bloom, and my little sister, Molly Bloom, come up, please?
Folks, if you want to give the camera to somebody, we'll get some good pictures for you up there in the front someplace. Well, I said this to you the other night. You know, your son was always prepared, and you're only, what, 16, 17, 18? 18 years old. And he was always prepared when he came up. He was always focused, and he knew what he was going to sell. He knew what he was going to start it at. He knew what he was going to finish at. He just did a great, great job. And anyway, Kyle Bloom, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. And I also want to let you know that he lives about an hour and a half from Chicago, and he's going to go in and spend some time with world champion automobile auctioneer Shane Ratliff and Chicago at the big auto auctions there pretty soon.
Thanks, Paul. And I guess, I sound a little redundant here. Everyone else has said it too, but thank you to everyone in the class and all the instructors. We really can't thank you guys enough for everything you've all done for us. And I'd like to give a special shout out to Scott Gillespie too, because he'll take the extra time to come out of class to come out and talk to you, and he never is afraid he'll always share information with you, anything that could be potentially important. And so he's a really, really great guy. Thank you.
Well said. Say hello to Shane. Orion Ayers, come on down here. As Orion comes up here, I'd like to let you know that he's got a last name. I don't think they're related, but a famous auctioneer in Tennessee named Hack Ayers is very, very well known in Tennessee.
Mom, when we come up here, they're going to make you come up here whether you want to or not. Yeah.
Mom's been here all week, folks. Thank you very much. Well done. Orion, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You really, really did a good job. He's kind of a serious guy sometimes, but when he lightens up, he's really, really got quite a sense of humor.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you, to everyone. I've really enjoyed myself. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I've grown up and going to sale barns and buying, selling, trading. I started looking at auctioneer schools, and I found videos online and of this school, and I just thought, that sounds like it'd be a better school to go to, and I heard a lot of good things about it, and so I thank you for making it possible. I really enjoyed it, and I've been glad to meet everybody. Thank you.
Well said. Taryn Atlas, come on down here. Denver, Colorado auctioneer. And may I ask, is your grandma, Nora Goldberg, with you here today, or did she make it?
She made it. She's a little hungover, so she's watching via live stream.
back in the hotel room. So.
Okay. Anyway, for you folks that don't know, our motto here is work hard, have fun. And boy, we work hard. We work hard. And the very last thing, we had written test yesterday, we had oral test, and that was the last part of working hard here at Worldwide College of Auctioneering. And Taryn is a comedian, and a really good one. And so the last thing that she did is she dressed up as her proverbial, figuratively speaking grandmother, Nora Goldberg, and came in the classroom. And I want to tell you something, class, was that ever funny or what? Anyway, it was really good. It was really good. And I told my wife last night, I said, the lady in class is a comedian in Denver. We're going to go down the clock tower and see you and Lanny Garrett and Debbie Shearer. Taryn, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well done, young lady. Well done.
Thank you so much, Paul. First of all, I have to thank my wonderful children, whom I cannot wait to hug and squeeze tomorrow, and their grandmother, we call her Gogo, flew in from Australia and kind of changed her vacation schedule to come take care of my baby. So Gogo, bless you. Thank you so much for watching my sweet lovies. And Debbie Shear, thank you so much for encouraging me and supporting me to do this. And Jill Marie, girl, you changed my life, and this experience changed my life. And truthfully, I feel my feelings can be best expressed in an interpretive dance to 1987's song from the Dirty Dancing soundtrack, I've Had the Time of My Life. Yeah.
When she said Dirty Dancing, I didn't know what was going to come next, folks. I can tell you that.
I had a dance prepared, but I was practicing last night, and it was a highly technical move. It was a grapevine into a quick kickball change. I pulled a hammy, so no interpretive dance for y'all. And I just want to say this experience has changed my life, and I love you all so dearly. And if you're ever in Denver, Colorado, I've got a cold beer with your name on it and wigs aplenty to put on and laugh with me. So thank you all. I love you. Thank you.
Well done. Say hello to Debbie and Lanny Garrett for me, will you? Ladies and gentlemen, Brady Latlick, please come on down here, Brady. Hey, Brady Altick, and I know you have family here.
Well, my mom and my little brother had to go home, but my girlfriend and her grandparents are still here. I don't know if she's pretty shy. I don't know if she wants to come up, but
if she's shy, we don't want her to come up. But until you do, you're going to be sitting there on the rest of the time, and these people will be waiting on you. Come on, young lady, come on up here. Because we all know, Brady, when should you tell your girlfriend you love her?
Before some other guy does.
That's exactly right. Brady, you got a big future. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to say hi to my parents back at home, Kurt and Audra. Raising me up to be the person that I am. I think my grandparents are watching too. Hi, and probably my brothers and my sister. I had a really fun time this week. It was the first time I've ever been on my own like this. Graduating from high school, and who knew I'd graduate from high school and college in the same year, let alone just high school. But I did it. So. Had a real fun time and learned a lot, and hopefully I can, make something of it. And if you're, like they said, 70-some friends, if you're ever coming through Kansas and need something, let me know. I'll see if I can find somebody to help you. No, I'm just joking. No, I've been more than welcome to help. Anything. So. thank you for all the thank you to all the instructors and everybody, and you got a really great thing here, so thank you.
Thank you very much. Good job. Folks, we're down to the last two class, but sometimes, you know, people sometimes ask me why I have people come up here, and family and so on, because this is the only time that you're going to get this opportunity for this time. And years ago, I used to acquiesce to people, and where they say, no, you know, oh, no, I don't want to come up. And every single time that that we did that year, that was 17, 18 years ago, people would say to me, you know what, when you asked me to come up, I regret that I didn't come up and be with my loved one at graduation. And nobody ever said, I wish I wouldn't have come up. Everybody's always said, years and years ago, I wish I would have come up. And we only have this time to do that. It's on YouTube all over the country. It's people back home can see it. And in about 45 minutes or a half hour, we're going to be in our cars heading different directions. And we're never going to be together again like this. So that's the reason that I ask people to come up. They sometimes are a little shy, but afterwards they go, I'm so happy I did. I'd like Ryder Allen and his dad, Jerry Allen, to come on up, please. I'm going to present the first diploma to Ryder Wade Allen, and Ryder is such a good kid.
Mom, could you come up, please?
Ryder is wise beyond his years, isn't he, folks? And nice beyond his years. He's just such a folks. You folks did such a good job with this kid, such a good job with this young man. Anyway, Ryder all week he would come up, and different people at the auction the other night, he'd go over and say hello to them. If somebody was in the back of the room, he'd go in there and welcome them. When he sees something that's not correct, he corrects it in a very nice way. He and a group of young folks were in the swimming pool the other night, and there were some other kids that they didn't know was over there, and they had one of the floaties and stuff, and they were diving into it. And Ryder told some of the other kids that he was with in this class, said, "Don't worry, I'll handle it." And he went over, and these kids were 3 heads taller than him, and in a very correct way, but firmly, he says, "Say, we need that floaty toy back, because that's these folks over here." And they all stood at attention, and Ryder took the floaty toy and took it back. So well done, young man. Good job. And so Ryder Allen, I'm going to present 2 of them, then you can both speak. On behalf of the Worldwide, well, wait a minute. We'll just have Dad do it. Dad's an auctioneer. Jerry, would you present your son? You've been an auctioneer for many, many years, and a good one. And will you present that diploma and also say a few words?
On behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering son, Colonel Allen, congratulations.
I'd like to thank my classmates for being such good friends, and I've never met nicer people. I'd like to thank Sam and Josh and Peyton. They were very inspirational. And I'd like to thank my parents for giving me the opportunity to come down here and do my best. And I'd like to thank you too, Brandon. Thank you.
Well said. Jerry, come on over. Jerry's been an auctioneer for a long time, but he came through auctioneer school to be with his son. Jerry, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you the experience this has been. Each and every student in this class is amazing in their own way, in their own right. The people here, I know this world is in a mess, but this makes my heart happy to meet people from all over the country, different countries, to come together and do something like you all done. Brandon, you know, what an experience meeting you. Cesar, I mean, it's amazing. But most of all, I got to spend this week with this guy. and I love him more than anything in this world. He's an amazing kid, and I think each and every one of you seen that. And I want to thank you all for being a part of it. Worldwide, this has been amazing. Jill Marie, you have changed our lives forever. This is so hard for me to do, and I'm trying to keep it together, but I know it's falling apart. But I have to say it. Thank you all very much. I knew when I seen them box of Kleenexes up here, I was going to use a few of them.
We buy them by the pallet full at graduation, folks. You can't use all the ones we have. Well, folks, we're coming down to the end here. And as soon as they get this done, we got one other order of business, and then we're going to be dismissed. We always promise that we'll be done by noon, and we always are, because that's what we promise. I want to, the diplomas that you got, I want to tell everybody that there's somebody that really messed up on those diplomas this morning, and I want to point that person out. Me. I put the bilingual diplomas with the other diplomas, and anyway, I was trying to figure them out, and anyway, so we finally did, and I apologize for that, folks. I'm sorry for the delay, and I apologize for Vicki to mixing them up. And I'll probably mix them up on purpose next time. It kind of gets people excited a little bit this morning. Angela Lopez, come on down here.
Thank you, Paul. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to read your name. Please come up and stand on the left and the right of me, okay? And the diploma says like this: Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Mason City, Iowa. Certified bilingual auctioneer, has completed the course of study in bilingual English/Spanish auctioneering, voice and oratory, and hereby granted this diploma certification on this 24th day of June 2018, signed by the president of the college with the gold seal. Okay? And the first one I'd like to call is Taryn Elizabeth Atlas. Taryn, congratulations. Just stand right up. By the way, I didn't make it easy for them. We had fun, but we worked at it, and I'm sure they have a better understanding of the Hispanic market now. Jennifer K. Brodus. Congratulations, Jennifer. Cherie Brown. Congratulations, Cherie. Don Bush. Professor Don Bush. Hey, come here. Give me your hair. You're welcome, sir. César Bustamante Salcido. Congratulations, César. Emma J. Byfield. Congratulations. Colonel Carlton Carnahan. Congratulations. Callie Ann Fisher. Congratulations. Colonel Colby Gillipsy. Colonel. Scott D. Gillipsy. Congratulations, Scott. Thank you. Jack Graham. This is a pretty big class, by the way, that took bilingual. Congratulations. Abby E. Hoskins. I'd like to also thank the students that were able to help me in the class, my assistants. Thank you. Abby was one of them also. Thank you. Kylie Merlot. Kaisor. 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 Congratulations. De nada, de nada. William Lipscomb. He was the silent one in class. Never said a word. When he got up there to do the oral exam, he blew it away. Thank you, sir. Colin McPeak. Colin, congratulations, sir. Gary D. Peterson. Mr. Peterson, congratulations. De nada, señor. Justin Schultes. Oh, yeah. Justino. Congratulations, sir. Jennifer Womack. Uno, dos, dos. Here you go, Jennifer. Congratulations. You're very welcome. James Wegener. Oh, there he comes. Big Jim. Congratulations, Jim. Thank you, sir. You could have your diploma.
Okay.
Carlton Wilcox. Here you go, Carlton. Is there anyone that we've left out? Anyone? Great. Now, we're going to have a quick picture, right, Paul?
Okay, folks, if you want to come back here, some get in back of the chairs. Angela and Vicki will sit in front here. We'll take a quick picture of the bilingual. Angela, where are you at? We're right here. Let's do it. Angela's calling his bookie right now to bid on. Okay. Angelo. Yes. Ladies, will you sit next to Angelo, please? We'll have Angela, the ladies in the front. Ladies right next to Angelo, Vicki and I in the end. Ladies in the front, sit next to Angelo. 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 There you go. There you go. Good. Okay, fellas, go ahead and. There you go. Okay, we got one man on each end. We can put one man on each end. One man on each end. One man on each end right here. Okay, 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 okay. Folks, point in, go in that. You put this way, and you pull this way. Turn this way. Turn this way. Go ahead, right. Ready? Are you ready? Okay. No, that's not it. Where's the bilingual sign? Hey, folks, we're just going to take the picture and we're going to put the name in later on, okay? Sorry about that. Okay, folks, listen, I want you to stay here. And Vic, will you change that to the St. Jude one? And the rest of the class, would you please come on up? And I want to tell you about what this is going to be. It's not going to be a very formal picture. We took the formal picture the other day, but I want you some to stand on the back. You can go around to the side. Some you can kneel down here if you want to in front of the front row. And folks that are here, this class raised $5,640, and that's going to St. Jude's Children's Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. We're going to send that sign with a check to Memphis, Tennessee. So here we go. Just get in the best you can, folks. Just the best you can. If you want to, some folks can do what Colton's doing if you want to, if they can still. They're not going to be able to see the front row, though, with you. There you go. There you go. That's a good way to do it. Hey, Ryder, you can get down here. Come on. Okay, is all the class in? Hey, folks, try not to have a head in front of you if you can, some way or another. Thank you, class. We appreciate that. If you want to take some seats, we're about ready to dismiss. Okay, if you take your seats, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dismiss. Go ahead and take your seats. We'll be done in about 5 minutes. You know, come on in and take your seats, if you will, and we've got a few closing remarks, and then we're going to dismiss. A lot of you folks are checked out of the hotel. You have your pickups and cars backed in full of gas, and you're going to all over this country and Canada, and that's no small thing. You've spent 8 days here. We started a week ago. In a half hour, it'll be 8 days ago, and you've accomplished a lot, class, in that 8 days, and I can tell you, you're a particularly close class and an excellent, excellent class. I'm not saying that rhetorically. I'm saying it because that's what I saw. Thank the folks back home that that helped you do some stuff while you were here, and we want you to drive safely and slowly. We want you to know that our doors are always open. You can come back anytime as long as you want to come back to Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Our goal here is to under promise and over deliver, and so we hope we did that. And so Worldwide College of Auctioneering class, June 2018.
You are dismissed.